His name is Walter. He sits on a trash can outside the corner Starbucks across the street from my office. When it rains, he wears a tattered black coat and uses newspapers wrapped in plastic as a seat cushion. He is slouched. With hospital bracelets accenting rugged shoes, he is one frayed, familiar face amongst the suits, rubbed out graffiti on a K Street sidewalk sometimes only the broken stop to appreciate. Walter coos, but he never really catcalls. Instead, he asks about my weekend or why I wasn't there one morning, wishes me a good day, and then turns away. I've given him 6 packets of Splenda, 3 stirring straws, and is sorry to wonder why he's not there. My mother says there are reasons why men like Walter aren't allowed in Starbucks, why some women shake hungry cups at businessmen, and why some children's lips don't turn upright. I want to tell her she is right. There are reasons why some people are torn, but she can be wrong in her assumptions about where their rags come from. See, my mother is privileged. Maybe one day she would have stopped to ask why Walter was in the hospital last Tuesday, but now she warns me about men with threadbare shoes, y'all. Homelessness never sounded so refined until I got to college. Social inequalities and health in the African diaspora, or social and cultural effects of colonization and racism. I sank my teeth into the meat of my people's problems from my classroom seat, never once chewing on the heart of the issue that holds out empty hands because no, that's too tough of a subject. Tell me, teacher, why some people are more vulnerable to certain illnesses, cannot get access to good medical care, and are caught in a corkscrew of disadvantage and poor health. Tell me, teacher, why I can't write a poem about struggle without feeling like I've done my people a disservice. These words tighten rope around my wrists and walk my feet out to the guillotine because I'm scared shitless to confess how I am choking on this silver spoon suspended in my throat. I've got a childhood of horseback riding lessons, family trips to Europe, and a grand piano in my back pocket, and it takes all the strength I have not to hold out shaking palms and say, Walter, I wish I knew your last name. One day, on our way home from the doctor's office, my little sister asked me if we were spoiled. I told her no, because we were raised to appreciate what we had. I told her no, because our father knows what it's like not to know where his next meal was gonna come from. I told her no, because we knew better, but I didn't know better enough to pull the truth from my cuffs and say, little sister, we are privileged. Our kitchen drawers are full of silverware, and we cannot ignore the house we grew up in. But little sister, know that spoiled is not a replacement word for rotten. No, you have the ability to see beyond class onto street corners and sidewalks and look down on souls, little sister. Instead, meet eyes with smiles and thank their owners for their holy teeth. Walter sits on a trash can outside the corner Starbucks across the street from my office. He is one frayed, familiar face and little sister. You do not have to be broken to stop and say good morning.